Gonna do a quick update. I went to a local tournament in a different spot since I was gonna go see my mom today for Mother's Day, and I got first place. I won all the dice roll. I do have a question at the end, but it's basically the same build. I just put two cards in the extra deck, which were these two. So I'm gonna run through it real fast, and then for anybody who doesn't know the deck build, and then focus on these two cards and a question. So two walls, one terraforming, three king sarks, one black flame, three Setis, and I love this deck, Egyptian based, but I still want to play with blue eyes. Duffman Hoppy, and Protector. It's a small package for horror stuff. I wish they came out with more support, but this is what they are. Then two Ringo's Worm, so we can synchro into 10s, and Chaos Angel with Ringo Worm and Seti, and then you can banish, go into Chingy, or whatever his name is, I can never say it right, or go Chingy first if they have a card, and then, play accordingly. Also, to clear boards, I play Sphere Mode and one True Sun God. So basically, it's like having four, kind of, but if you go first and you open in this, whether they ash it or not, it's also ash bait. You get to play that to draw, and then special summon monsters can attack the turn they're activated. So, the turn they're special summon. So this stops like cards from you being OTK'd by like those dragons that do so many things. I forgot what they're called, but this will also search you this and go forth, and then you can get rid of this with Black Flame, non-targeting send while you're plussing a card and clearing boards. Stand up, the Oaths, Primera, Trudea, Altera, Gargoyle, Wake Up, and Pollux. Standard for me. You really don't need much because you recycle, and it's another small package for the Centur-ion stuff. That's why I call it Egyptian Centur-ion. Then we got Secret Village, Call by the Grave, three Maul Charmies to draw, two Ash, I like the two approach, two Ghost, and three Imperms. No Dominus because then I can't search for with Seti's effect. Extra deck is Chaos Angel. I won all the dice roll, by the way. Chingy, two Alteria, Exila, Crimson, two Blazar, because I'd rather have Blazar, especially if I went into the level 10 for Chingy, because when he banishes to negate and destroy, I can banish a card from their field and graveyard, so it goes with it. Cypher, Armor, and Blade. I can use two Horus cards, take one of their monsters, pop another one, pop another one, and then go into, since I took their monster with my Exceed, I can banish a fourth card. So I could, off of two Horus cards, I can clear 4 cards from their field. And number 90 for an extra negate if I have two Setis. Two Horus. Then the two new cards basically was Dragon Masters Lords, and you can dump your deck. You can fill up your deck pretty fast to go for the OTK and Piercing, and any two level 12s can make it. So off of Trudea or whatever, and you end up on two Auxilla and the other one, you can go into for free for this one, and then you have 25 cards in your graveyard. You can pierce for double damage, and he's 5,000. Now the other thing is, he says your opponent has to have 25 or more cards in their graveyard to special summon a card from the extra deck, graveyard or deck. So I thought you can go into this, even though I never went into it, because you can go into 25 cards easily, while they can't. And you can control the field, and go for its first effect to OTK by having 25 cards in your graveyard, overlay 2 of the level 12 synchros going into this. So then you get his piercing effect since you have 25 or more for piercing double damage at 5,000. The other effect is if your opponent has 25 more attack cards in their graveyard, you can special summon a card. So it says special summon, and there's some people saying that you can't special summon this because it says fusion summon. So I never went into it, but if I can't, I will just replace this back with the level 8 synchro that goes with the other cards. But you can correct me if I'm wrong. But I could have sworn, because on certain simulators, it lets me bring him out once they have 25 or more. But that's for a grindy game. But I use his other effect where it's like I fill up my graveyard pretty quick with the Horus stuff and the Centur-ions and the hand traps. Then it's like easily 25 overlay for this and this punch for game. And he can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects. And he's already 5,000. But I like the idea that I could bring him out. But correct me if I'm wrong if I can't bring him out.